starting with the ending point from last week now. So we did a quick side triangle review. So we were here, and we tried to finish with the triangle. Yeah. Now, the main thing to remember about this triangle is you need this arm. Okay? If I do it without this arm, it doesn't matter. Even if let me just kind of, even if I pull him tight in here, if I let go, I mean it comes, but you were just. I'm going to do the same thing and just move your arm that way. Okay? So bring it in close. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, exactly. He does that, the choke's gone. So that's where people can't get the side triangle. 90% of the time, it is because of that your opponent is able to get his arm out. Because whenever you're in the triangle and you want to defend it, your key is always, you want to get this shoulder out as far as possible. That's what opens up this part of his neck, and that's what stops the choke from working. From here, I can squeeze as much as I want. He's not going to tap. It won't be pleasant. He's not going to want to spend all day there, but he will not tap. So I'll just press, hold out as long as you can. See, he's not tapping. And this is a danger for me now. Because the triangle, so you can breathe easily and not have my legs in your throat the whole time. The upside to the triangle is that it is a very powerful choke. You can set your whole legs on his throat, and that makes a tap really easy. The downside to the triangle is that if he gets his shoulder out and he can stop the pressure on his throat, and you start pressing with all your power, you are going to burn out your legs really fast. There's a video from Craig Jones where he was talking about the only time he ever got heel hooked in a competition, and it was because of this. He had someone in the triangle, and the triangle wasn't right. I think he said the guy's shoulder was out, or he was able to get his arm away like this or something. And instead of trying to reposition and correct his triangle, he just tried to power through it and put all of his legs in it. And he said he was in this position for like 4 minutes. Yeah, pressing with your legs for 4 minutes, and then the guy finally got out and they tried to stand up. He's like, because his legs were completely burned out. He couldn't do anything anymore, and then he lost the match because he was just too tired. So that's something when you're doing a triangle, you need to keep that in mind, is that if the mechanics aren't there, don't force it. You still have good control with minimal power, and that's what you would use moving on. So, bearing that in mind, now we're going to assume that our opponent is a bit smarter and he sees I've gone into this side triangle. He knows I want to grab this arm, so he's immediately going to just bring that elbow in. Yeah. This is really hard now. Yeah, so I can't really go for that arm anymore. I mean, if I was 100 kilos stronger than he was, I could probably still pull the arm in. But if he keeps me from getting a nice strong grip, like I can't get my hand in here anywhere, really. And as long as he keeps this elbow low, I don't have a triangle. So we're not going to force the triangle. What we're going to do instead is we're going to switch our arms here because we want to keep this control. Okay, we don't want to just give this up. And go back on the side. Okay? And from here, we're going to go back here and just up. We're not going to try and lock him yet. And I'm going to take this kind of a lock. I'm getting a half bicep slicer. This isn't pleasant, is it?
It's okay.
I mean, it's not, you're not going to tap, but this is...
No.
You would prefer this, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've got my bones going into his forearm now. It's not, he's not going to tap. This is not, oh my God, this is horrible, but it's not pleasant. And what I'm going to do is take this hand to the ground, and I'm going to do a bit of a spider walk. Okay? So, other way so that I can show in the video what I'm going to do what I'm doing with my hands. Okay? So, feet that way. Yeah. Yeah. More. Yeah. Okay, good. So, like I said, we're here. He's hiding this elbow. I can't really get it. So I'm not going to try. So instead, reversing my arms, because I don't want this arm getting away from me. And I use this arm to post up and go back to my knees. I've still got this arm trapped under my leg. He's not going to get it out, especially now that it's got all my weight on it, and I'm also sitting on his head, by the way. So, again, trying to make this as unpleasant a position as possible. Now I switch back the arms, and one important thing, always notice, I'm not doing this. Okay? Yeah, I only pull this arm out once this arm is in. Okay? And the same the other way around. I put this arm in, then I take this arm out. Never do, because, yeah, exactly that. The minute you lose a grip, he is not going to give it back. So, again, we're here. Grab your hands. Yeah, we're here. I switch arms, and I go here. And this hand goes all the way to the ground, and I just inch it along to break his grip. Yeah, exactly. And from here I can, and again, I'm not doing this. I keep that contact and just slide my arm up so that I get the standard Kimura grip. And then we tap. And just a quick review of mechanics. A lot of people teach this with a 90-degree. I don't like this. I think this gives him too much mobility. No, just don't even resist. I'm just going to push and hold out as long as you can. Yeah, okay, look at how far I was able to move his arm. If I bring this to a really small angle, now again, same thing. Yeah, that tap comes a lot quicker. So I think personally, my experience, the smaller that angle in the elbow is, the quicker that Kimura is going to tap. So I just personally, just kind of if you do this to yourself, if I'm here, my shoulder feels like it can move a lot more. If I bring it here, everything kind of feels tightened up. Okay? Do you want to see me do that to someone else?
Yes.
Okay. The contrast, yeah. Okay, so again, we're doing this, and he hides this, he brings this arm really close to his body. Yeah, exactly. Now, just resist. Yeah. And if you want to even make it even worse, he can actually put his hand down here. Now, I can't even reach his arm really. Okay? So, this hand, and now I've got both arms, then I can take one out. Okay, yeah, and exactly. And don't bring your arms up like that in the air, keep them close to your body. You want to keep this close to your body. Just bring it up into the air like that again. If you bring it, if you do this, now I've broken your grip. So you want to keep that close to your body, because now this is a lot harder for me. Okay, so again, I've already switched back, but from here, I'm kind of doing a reverse figure 4. Hand goes to the ground, and I just walk.